There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry, you're fired. Frankie, how's it going?
Things are great so far. Windows 10 is going to end their support in October 14, 2025. That's going to affect your Levano, second laptop Levano.
Yeah, I'll just have to get Windows 11 or Windows 12 by then, probably.
That means that Levano desktop here, what you have, it does not support Windows 11. It's Windows 10 is the latest.
That's right. Frankie, today is the last Bass Guy show of 10 years of shows. The last one in 10 years.
The last Bass Guy show before 10-year anniversary next Friday.
That's right. And thank you for the promo you made there. That was really, really kind of you, Frankie. Thank you for that.
And did you hear about this? I was working at the Bay Fireball today, and I had East Areas for dinner, for pizza for dinner today. I'm going to show you Charlotte Street how this going.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Frankie MacDonald showing us Charlotte Street. That's right. Hello, welcome to P. Mahone. Thank you, the Can Man. And Frankie films very professionally, nice and smooth, slow filming. The rule of thirds, lead in lines, basic composition of painting. Amazing, amazing filming. And Frankie was calling in from here 2 or 3 months ago, and it was a hole in the ground. They literally rebuilt the entire street just so Frankie could speak on the Bass Guy show. So that's amazing. So we have Frankie MacDonald online. Guess what, Frankie? I think Pat fell asleep.
Guess he upgraded the RAM. I saw his video earlier.
He upgraded the RAM. He was busy doing that. He films all the time for people. And then he works 9 to 5, so even longer. So he must be tired. So I hope the lion gets some sleep. The lion sleeps tonight, Frankie.
Yeah, just imagine when somebody flushed a firecracker down the toilet, what's that mean?
The firecracker would go and break the whole toilet.
It's inside the school, what the principal say.
He said, who burst the toilet? Who broke it?
It's that guy that got 2 choices.
Okay, come to my office. And he goes, you got 2 choices. You either go to jail or you go to school in Greece. Jail or Greece?
Greece.
So he has to become an exchange student and he has to do math in Greek.
And that means, did you hear about this? It's really, really cold outside. It's going to bring high winds and heavy rain on Sunday in Montreal.
So we have Michael P. Mahone here saying, yes, I am here. I will not be tolerated. Today is the last Bass Guy show. Not forever. We have our 10-year anniversary next week. Can Man. Can you say hi to Can Man? Explain it to him, Frankie.
Hi, man. I'm doing great so far.
Can you tell the Can Man about the 10-year anniversary?
And it's going to be, the first Bass Guy show took place in December 2013. Hey, everybody, it's Frankie.
There you go. So see, I put that video up. If you share it and let people know that you're here, that'd be great. Like, for example, we have an amazing...
My dad says, hello, Frankie. I'm doing great so far.
Hello to Frank MacDonald, Frankie MacDonald's father. Amazing. And you can follow his music on SoundCloud if you look for Mystic Mist, right, Frankie?
And that means the 10-year anniversary of the Bass Guy show next week.
That's right. 10-year anniversary of a Bass Guy show is next week. We're going to be celebrating that. So please tell everyone, come on down, share the link. It's on either of those websites. You can get more information on that. And Frankie, you're going to be there, yeah?
Yes. It's going to bring high winds to heavy rain in Vancouver on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to bring high winds to heavy rain all across the entire eastern United States on Sunday as well. It's going to bring snow in the back of the side of the northwestern storm track.
I saw that, Frankie. I was looking at the weather on the internet, and it looks like there's a huge, massive, warm front coming from California and up from Florida, and there's going to be rain everywhere. Can you get into more detail? What's happening Sunday to Monday?
That's going to dip the cold air all the way down Texas.
And this is going to happen on Sunday and Monday, right?
In Montreal.
In Montreal. And what's happening over the rest of North America during this time?
Lots of rain and wind in Vancouver, Victoria, and Seattle, those places. They had an earthquake in Philippines, and did you hear about this? I got news for you. And there's a powerful tropical cyclone aiming towards Cairns, Australia, in northeastern Australia. This Wednesday comes going to bring 300 plus millimeters of rain in Cairns, Australia.
That's a lot of rain, Frankie. And
Cyclone Jasper.
they're saying here that it's going to be a mix. It's going to get unusually warm right now. It was minus 17 the other day. Minus 17.
In Montreal.
And then it's going to go up to plus 6 this weekend. And then it might snow again. So it's going to be rain, snow, ice, up and down. Everything's up and down, Frankie.
So did you hear about this? Severe heat wave watch is Expedition 4. Cairns, northeastern Australia. Maximum temperatures in the mid to high 30s. Increasing to low to mid 30s over inland Queensland overnight. Minimum temperature in the mid to high 20s in Queensland, Australia. In inland Queensland, severe heat wave conditions will continue in the north into early next week, but east for a short period in the south over the weekend. Locations likely to be impacted include Birdsville, Coonamulla, Croydon, Goondalwadi, Hope Vale, Quilpie, and Dargunlandish, Australia. It's going to bring severe heat waves there too.
Is the weather a little bit unusual and unpredictable right now, Frankie?
Yes, even in Australia.
We have your father saying, "Hey Jack, what looks funnier? A tall person with short scale bass or a short person with long scale?" Paul Simon. I can't type. I know I have a hard time typing too, Mr. MacDonald, because you get calluses on your finger from playing guitar. So when I type on the phone, nothing happens. I would say either or. So your dad just told a joke. You guys are both comedians, Frankie.
Just imagine somebody turns to host in a nightclub. What does that mean?
I bet you learned a lot of your jokes from your dad, right?
And yeah, when a guy, just imagine when somebody flushed a firecracker down the toilet in school.
Goes gzz, and the toilet breaks and the water goes down the school hallway, Frankie.
How much trouble student will be in?
Student have to go see the dean, and then the dean says, "Son, you have two choices: Greece or jail."
Greece.
What happens when he goes to school, Frankie?
Then he has to learn Greek.
He has to do algebra in Greek. Oh, well, that makes sense, right?
And then I got another. When somebody turns to host in a nightclub, what does that mean?
They'd be playing music, and then, hey, the old lady across the street calls, or the old man, or the old man lady, or the old lady man, or whatever. Turn down that music. The police come. They go, "Sir, open up the door. Is this your house?"
There's a bouncer there.
Bouncer goes, "Okay, sir, I need to see your ID." "I don't need ID. I'm the police." He goes, is this a residential or a commercial area?"
Residential.
"Okay, let me see my paperwork here. Do you have a permit for this, sir?"
No.
"Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with me. You're under arrest." Oh, you having fun today, Frankie?
Yes, I had fun when a guy wakes up in the morning and say, "Mom, what happened?"
He said, "Your father cracked. He couldn't take the lockdown. He spent the family's credit card. He turned your house into a nightclub. He went to jail. Son, your father and I
are getting divorced."
Frankie, why is the weather going to be so... What's going to happen? Are Montreal going to get rain or snow? What do you think?
Montreal's getting rain as well. It's going to change over to snow last because lots of rain and wind in Montreal. Where you're at.
Did I tell you, Frankie, that we just got... I'll just show you a clip of it. We just got 30 centimeters. We got dumped with snow, man. And it was wet, heavy snow. See if my computer can handle this. And you can put it right here. Larry, you're fired. Sorry about that.
They're getting lots of rain and wind in Montreal, too.
So here's some of the snow removal right in front of the studio here. And you can see on the bird feeder there. There's Larry in his safety suit. And it's a huge operation here, the snow removal. They move all the blow from the roads. And, that's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow. They started removing the snow at 3 in the morning. Frankie, what is the snow removal operation like in your area?
They remove snow and things like this.
They have a lot of trucks, a big team?
Yeah, lots of trucks and plows and things like this.
Okay, there's some problems with my microphone there. So we haven't played any music today because we've been too busy. And I want today's show to be really, really boring, Frankie, because next week is going to be the most exciting show. So today has to be boring.
Nelson Peabody could be on in Bass Guy show soon.
Where's Nelson Peabody going to be next, Frankie?
He's going to...
It's okay if you take pauses because today's show needs to be boring.
I'm getting it. I'm just messaging. And the Pat upgrade the laptop.
Frankie is under arrest, says your father.
No, I'm not under arrest.
It's just a joke, right?
Just a joke.
And then he says, wet, heavy snow in Halifax, too.
It's lots of rain in Halifax.
It snowed so much here, Frankie, you could hardly walk down the street to go to the store. Have you had fun on a Bass Guy show over the last 8 years, Frankie?
Yes, I had fun. On Bass Guy show, too.
Should we quit or keep going?
Keep going.
That's right. So here we are at Casey's Cafe. We have Frankie MacDonald, and we're just hanging out. We're having a bit of fun. You're at home watching television. We're here at the cafe, and if you want to, we can go pick you up something to eat at Subway, or we could even just, go to the grocery store and pick you up something. Frankie, you said you had pizza today. How was it?
Great. Anytime radio for dinner. And did you hear about this? Just imagine that the guy had to visit dad once in the end of the month because dad's in jail because of turning the house a nightclub.
Oh yeah, he gets visiting hours once a month, only on Sunday for 1 hour only. What happens once the 1 hour is up?
The girl will say, "Time's up."
Time's up. You gotta go. And then he goes, and the door opens, and then he can't come back to visit for another month.
He can't come back to visit another month. That means. And did you hear about this? Just imagine a guy walking down the street, whatever. So if he fell down a mountain, he goes, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh no, and he just scrapes his knee. He's like, oh, I think I hurt my knee or pulled it. He goes to the doctor. What does the doctor do, Frankie?
Okay, doctor, this guy's off broken up. Throw him in the garbage.
And then the police come by, go, doctor, did you throw the guy in the garbage?
Yes.
Why did you throw him in the garbage?
I'm just so busy.
Put your hands behind your back. And then the doctor and the father from the nightclub are in jail together. And they become friends and start a gang. But then they get better and they write a book about it. That's never happened before.
Just imagine doctor picked up the guy, throw him in the garbage at the hospital.
We have the real Mike P. Mahone here. Have you seen Mike P. Mahone around on social media or stuff, Frankie?
He has Facebook rankings. Mary Joy DeVal has now been eliminated from his rankings.
Okay. You can see me. I'm just fooling around here. I'm trying to get the best place to put the Frank. I think it's good there. Put the logo and stuff like that. And we're going to have Sky call in as well, but he fell asleep. He's a busy guy. He's always filming. Can you tell people, Frankie, what Sky of the Universe does?
Sky of the Universe films videos of trains, buses, and things like this.
That's right. He's always busy filming and doing things. And
and his laptop now has 16 gigs of RAM.
That's amazing. And do you remember the specs on my computer? I forget already, Frankie.
And before your third computer died, it had 16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, the computer we have now is incredible. It's amazing. Do you want me to open Specky and tell you what I've got on the computer? Okay, so we've got, it's just updating here. And it says, if I can get it to work, the computer brand is called Tough Games, TUF, Tough Games, and something's updating right now. But I'm running 30 layers of video. I'm running about 100 videos at once, and Skype as well, and everything is working perfectly. I'm in shock. I can't believe how powerful the computer is, Frankie. And that's from a friend in Indonesia.
That means on your second computer, Leveno, Windows 10 is going to end their support October 14th, 2025. It won't be next year. It will be following year after that, October 14th, 2025.
So Frankie, when I started the show, since it's 10-year anniversary next week, all this stuff, I started with the computer I found in the garbage. I started with a screen and computer and dial-up internet, and we've come all this far now, this ridiculous show together. I'm trying to open the thing, Frankie. It won't open. There we go. So you want me to tell you the stats, Frankie?
Yes.
Okay, Windows 11, home 64-bit. The CPU is called AMD K19. Does that mean anything to you, AMD?
It's a Ryzen 5.
Okay, a Ryzen 5. Wow, you know your stuff. The RAM, we have 16 gigabyte dual channel.
And 1 terabyte SSD.
DDR4. What does that mean, DDR4?
It's a fast RAM.
Okay, the RAM. The motherboard is an Asus Tech computer, tough gaming, A520M plus Wi-Fi AM4. The graphics is generic PNP monitor. That's the monitor.
NVIDIA GeForce 3060 RTX.
NVIDIA GeForce RTX 360. Wow, how did you know that, Frankie?
3060.
How did you know that?
I guessed it.
That's incredible, Frankie. I'm really impressed by how well you know your computers.
And your Lenovo desktop computer. Windows 10 is the first to go. It's the Lenovo desktop computer that's going to end their support in October 14, 2025.
Yeah, the Lenovo I bought in 2014 by myself, and I updated the power supply. I updated the DVD, DVR, Blu-ray. I updated the USB ports. I updated the graphics card. I updated everything on it except the motherboard, and it's dying, the motherboard.
The motherboard, that means the Windows 10 ended their support in October 14, 2025.
So the good computer we got from a supporter that really loves the show and helped us get hundreds of followers as well. We have a NVIDIA GeForce. Okay, so now it's got 950, so 1,000 gigabyte solid state drive.
1 terabyte SSD.
Yeah, 1 terabyte solid state drive. That means no moving parts, right?
No moving parts.
And the audio Realtek high definition audio. So I don't have a sound card, but we have an internal one. So that computer works super strong. Look, I'll show the audience. Look what I can do. I can go I can get this automatic, but I can go through all these scenes. And like I said, there's probably 100 or 200 different videos and pictures, and we can run through all this in real time. And we're doing all this live. And sometimes someone just films their butt in the mirror and gets 28 million views. What's social media all about, Frankie? What's good and bad about it?
A lot of clowns, trolls, and haters. A lot of box viewers.
Hi, Frankie. I am the real Mike Mahone. DDR stands for double data rate times 4.
It's DDR, that's RAM.
Yeah, we got Bunny Crusher here, who's also from Canada/Scotland. So welcome. I said welcome, Larry. Let's hear it for Larry, the producer. Larry tries his best, Frankie. So how is it tonight?
Monica's taking she's taking a leave from work because her doctor said so. She's taking a temporary leave.
Well, everybody deserves a lake, climb a mountain, jump in a lake. Everybody has to take a break sometimes. And we have I was going to ask you, Frankie, what are you doing tonight? You're going to the clubs.
Going to do things like this. I did your herbal this. Just a bunch of doctor picked up the guy, throw him in the garbage to the hospital.
Well, we're wishing Monica all the best, and everybody too, anybody watching. And we got Frankie MacDonald, who's going to go clubbing tonight to Steel City.
Yeah.
And then you're going to do karaoke tomorrow. What are you going to have for breakfast tomorrow?
I like Fruit Loops and things like this.
You like what?
Fruit Loops and things like this.
Fruit Loops. I haven't had that in a long time. And how's the town tonight in Sydney, Nova Scotia? Busy?
It's cold outside in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now.
Hey, if you see any students or whatever running around, tell them to wear a warm coat and mittens.
I saw them wearing the warm coat and things like this. Just imagine Doctor picked up the guy and threw him in the garbage.
Not good at all. He threw the guy in the garbage. He says, I'm sick and tired of your stories. Put him in the garbage. Hey, Frankie, I got news for you. All the schools are on strike right now. The teachers are on strike right now in Quebec.
Then we steer government corrupted.
Yeah. So we're not going to go too long today, Frankie, because next week is the big show. Do you have any ideas on how we can celebrate the show next week?
They'll be showing all the past base guys showing clips. What about 2018? How about the Frank Dow boat launch in June 2018?
Oh, yeah, we'll have to feature that as well. You remind me to do that this week.
What about Monica Boyle in July 2019? You'll say, hi, race guy, and things like this. So
Yeah.
featuring Monica.
That's when she said, Frankie's girl.
That's going to be on Base Guy Show 10-year anniversary next week.
Well, we wish you and Monica and your dad and everybody the best. And next week, yeah, Larry's been working on some clips. We don't want to spoil anything, but we have a big party happening next week. We're going to be celebrating a Base Guy Show 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Monica Boyle was in it, and Base Guy Road Trip's in it.
We started on an app called Concert Window. It was a folk musician website from New York City. We started that on December 15th, 2013. And I know I can find a clip of that. We're going to show a clip after. So,
Yes.
Frankie, any advice to people for Christmas and what to do and stuff?
That means we're getting ready for Christmas. Things like the Santa Claus comes on December 24th.
I wanted to always like to feature stuff. Frankie, try the side cam here because I can't believe the cameras work. Have you ever seen the movie A Charlie Brown Christmas?
Yes, I saw that a long time ago.
I think originally it was a Coca-Cola commercial, and then they made it longer. He tries to find the perfect Christmas tree, right? But he gets a little scrawny Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for Christmas, Frankie. I guess you're going to get clothes and stuff like that and go see your friends?
Yes. And did you hear about this? Just imagine that your Levino desktop computer cannot update the Windows 11 because their processor and motherboard is not powerful enough for Windows 11 because older motherboards can't support Windows 11. That means it's going to end. Windows 10 is going to end their support on October 14, 2025 for your Levino.
That's right, and that's why we say if people would like to help, they can visit abaseguyshow.com, and if you go to my website, which you can see here.
On October 14, 2025, Windows 10 will no longer be supported by Microsoft.
You can go to baseguyshow.com, and there's a button here that says Anniversary Wish List, and there's also How It Works, and people can help out the show there. Actually, we were going to do it at the beginning of the show, but some people are asleep or not here, and we have about 4 packages to open today, Frankie. 4 packages, which is amazing. We got mail. We had mail last week. We got a new hard. I forgot to tell you about that, Frankie. Someone from the show got us a 4 terabyte Lacey hard drive in a waterproof case.
Yes.
Waterproof, shock-proof case. So now I can keep all of the Base Guy shows and my work on this amazing little small machine.
Yeah. What about you got 4 gifts in the mail today?
Yeah, we're going to open those now, actually. We'll play a song and open those. So, Frankie, next week is the big week. I know you'll be there. And if you got any ideas, you can make an idea and keep it a surprise, but see if you can think of an idea to make the party fun.
It's like the Base Guy Road Trip, that's definitely one. And Monica Boyle is another.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Frankie, did you have fun today on a Base Guy show?
Yes, I had fun on Base Guy show today. They got 4 packages to open.
Yeah, we're going to open them in a little bit. You can watch them on the wall so you can see it, okay?
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we finish off today?
Best luck to you. I'm Frank Dow. You're listening to Base Guy Show.
Thank you, Frankie MacDonald. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Frankie MacDonald!